इस पे आ गया लेकिन but it's coming from the laptop, not from the thing. बॉक्स नहीं यानी कि वो लैपटॉप से सीधा डायरेक्ट हो रहा है.
लैपटॉप में ही बोलना पड़ेगा उसे डायरेक्ट.
अच्छा भाई मैंने हिंदी से हेलो. ओ चालू है. ठीक है.
बॉक्स नहीं यानी कि वो लैपटॉप से सीधा डायरेक्ट हो रहा है.
लैपटॉप में ही बोलना पड़ेगा उसे डायरेक्ट.
अच्छा भाई मैंने हिंदी से ओके. Welcome to the final day of Gold Cup. We have two exciting semi-finals right now. Of course, Cougar versus United is the one we're focusing on. And United looking very good right now. With almost 10 per over run rate. They might be looking at 200 easily. And Yasin. Yaba hai na? And of course Yaba bringing the experience in to Navi. Huge shout but amounts to nothing. I think Navi definitely thought he was out, but takes a single instead. Rotates a strike to Joy, who's been looking really good. 33 off 20 odd balls. Yaba to Joy. Goes over. Flicks it for a 6. What a shot. What a shot. Very, very good. Again, Yaba to Joy again. This time over covers. But gets just one. Good throw from the deep fielder. And I think they should be satisfied. 8 of the first 4, still 2 to go. And Yaba is one of those experienced players. He has been playing here for quite some time. Veterans of the Midwest area. To Navi now. Wants a single, doesn't get it. Dot ball. So, fruitful over. 1 to go. Yaba to Navi. And that's swings it, but straight to the point fielder. No run. 8 of the over. 94 for 3 after 10. Should be some change in the bowling with the way Joy is batting. I think Aga might be introduced again. He hates it when I say this, but Aga Kizar. Should be introduced, I think. looking very good right now, United. 94 runs already put on the board, 10 overs still to go. Very, very good. Oh, Kamran continues for his last actually. And deceived him actually. Dot ball. Very, very good ball to begin the over. Kamran to Joy again. Just a single. And hits Kamran as well. But good throw, regardless. It's one of his first two. And Kamran has been bowling well, almost alternating every other over. And a good spell this. To Navi now. Flicks it to the mid-west region. Oh, I'm sorry, mid-wicket. Gets two. With ease, if I may.
दस्तगीर भाई को गाड़ी बोलो, कैंट के पीछे रखो बोलो गाड़ी है दस्तगीर भाई है वहाँ पे
Kamran to Navi again. Should get a single and gets it easily. So rotating the strike well right now, these two. And gets Joy back on strike. And he's been looking really, really good today. Of course, Kamran has had a good spell. So, last two of his spell. Flicks it. And the deep point fielder had to do some work, but just a single. 99 on board, 1 to go. Very good over this. Just 5 of it, 1 to go, and a very good spell as well from Kamran. Single to finish the over. 100 comes up. 100 for 3 after 11. And a very, very good spell from Kamran comes to an end. Just 30 of his 4. And just 6 of his last. 100 for 3 after 11. United. And we might have a 5-minute break for drinks. And a quick update from the other side as well. Anjuman are 73 for 5 after 12, with Chicago players bowling beautifully. And honestly, Anjuman has consolidated their innings a little because they started poorly, with Chicago players getting a lot of wickets to begin. But I think we're underway again. And United will be looking for at least 200 now. They have the base now, just need to build. And of course, they need Joy to stay till the very end, because without him, I don't think they'll hit 200. And of course, Yaba continues from his end. Single to begin. And Joy gets on strike. And he was actually targeting Yaba a lot last over.
It's a reference to the other game.
Kya. And I think Joy will be looking to hit Yaba again, because last over he just faced 2 balls but hit a 6. So you have to see. Yaba to Joy. And a missed opportunity. That will cost them, because Joy is the only player actually in this United team that has been going from the very beginning. Everyone else has struggled. And that was a golden opportunity. Anyway. Go straight this time. Should be a 6 and is a 6. So straight away, missing their chance and getting punished. What a 6. Goes straight and goes all the way. Joy. Excellent shot. And as I was saying, he will be looking to target Yaba, because Yaba is the most experienced player in their team. If they hit Yaba, everyone else is under pressure after that. Joy to Yaba. I'm sorry, Yaba to Joy. Goes again! This time over. Long on. And what a shot. Two sixes in a row. Just after missing that stumping. And with that 6, 50 comes up for Joy. What a player. Of just 29 balls as well. And a change in field. And I don't think anyone is surprised by that change. They need to do something. Yaba to Joy again. And that finally was a good ball. And well played by Joy as well. He knows he has all the runs he needed from this over. Now he can take it easy. And what a shot, Joy. Should be a couple. And gets 2 with ease. So very big over for United. 15 of it. 115 for 3 after 12. United. And back on track for 200. United actually with that huge over. 115 of 12. Almost 10 and over. And one man is the sole reason for this. Joy. And they had the chance at Cougars. They could have contained maybe 10 runs at least from that last over if they just stumped when they had the chance, but 2 sixes hit after that. Very, very good batting here from United. And I got to praise Navi as well. He's been playing that supporting role well. Doesn't really look to go out of his comfort zone right now, Navi. And he shouldn't anyway, because Joy has been doing a very, very good job of hitting. And Navi can just take his time now. Anyway, Hunain, the new bowler. And he's been effective. And I was expecting him to be back sooner or later. But with Yaba getting hit for 15, they need a wicket now. And Hunain is the one they're choosing to trust. 2 dots.
120 જેવા છે 120 કેટલે કે
for Hunain to begin.
115 બીજો વાત 12
Hunain to Navi again. Slapped over deep extra cover, but just single.
મોત કે છે રમવા છે વર્ષો જ દેખાય તો એનો ચાન્સ ખરો આપણા માટે ઈજી હારી જાય એ કે 85-86 રન થયા છે
Hunain to join now. Hit hard over deep mid wicket. Just a single. So very good over here from Hunain. Just two of it and two to go. Hunain to Navi. Hit hard. Hit all the way. Between long on and deep mid wicket. What a shot. Navi joins the party with that hit. Still one to go. Already 8 of the over. No one is safe now from this onslaught. And what a shot that was from Navi. Announcing that he's back. He's gonna hit as well. Hunain to Navi again. And bowled! What a comeback from Hunain. So 8 of the over. Wicket to end the over. 123 for 4 now after 13. Quick update from the other match as well. Anjuman has consolidated well. 89 for 6 though after 14. I think they'll be looking at maybe 130, 140. So a low scoring game, the other game, the other match. Very unlike this one, which looks to hit at least 190, maybe even 200, maybe 210. You never know. Anyway, Hamza is the new man in. And Joy will be on strike to face the 14th. Also a change on the other end. Aga introduced again and starts with a wicket. The danger man. Joy gone on the very first ball. And what a change it has been. Strikes the main man on the very first delivery. And I think Cougar are back now. Abhi the new man in, known for his big hits, and a huge man as well. Pretty much needs to touch the ball for it to clear the boundary, and they'll need his expertise now because with Joy gone, both these batsmen will need a couple of deliveries to settle. And gone on the very first delivery, and what a catch! What a catch, one-handed, and Aga is quick, so catching that almost impossible. What a catch! Abhi gone for a duck, and Aga is on a hat trick now. Hat trick ball for Aga, and all the pressure on Anil now. Let's it go. Good decision, definitely a good decision from him. Let's it go. Dot again. So 2 wickets, a wide, and a dot now. Of course, he was still on hat trick. Aga, the previous delivery. Aga to Anil again. Go straight, and good fielding from the long on fielder. हाँ वो नहीं, जोएल नहीं. Aga to Hamza now. Adil, of course, is introduced again into the attack. Flicks it away, Anil. But dot ball. And slowing down now, United. At one point, of course, with Joy still playing, they were looking at 200 easily. But seems now they've settled down. Almost gets his man. And very good fielding. Very good fielding placement actually from Adil. Almost to the inch, but couldn't really get him out. Adil again to Hamza this time. Hits it hard, pulls it almost for a huge six. Over long on, of course. And I think Hamza has different plans. He took it personally when I said they're slowing down. But very, very good shot. So what will Adil do now? With the way Cougars have been playing, I think they'll be looking to get Hamza out as well as soon as possible. Very attacking mindset, Cougar. They don't mind getting hit because they have the firepower to hit back. In the batting, want the wicket though. Should be a wide, is a wide. So 9 of the over already, 2 to go. Good over for United. Still going at a very, very decent run rate. Plays it straight to the fielder. Dot ball. Pulls it again. Is in the gap. War runs almost a mile there. The deep mid wicket fielder. That's the thing. The attacking mindset I was talking about. They will give their all, Cougar, in the field. Cougars still gets a single. Saves 3 runs in that ball. So 10 now of the over. 136 for 6 after 15. United. And quick update from the other game as well. Chicago players are on the charge. Rohan Patel with the wicket. 99 for 9 now. Anjuman. After the 17. Still 1 to go. Rohan would be looking to finish with a bang, but gets a dot. So 99 for 9 after 17 Anjuman.
उसकी प्रैक्टिस कितने दिन दूसरी
Hunain looking to finish his spell. Starts with a 6 though. Hamza taking that joy roll, honestly. So, good start to the over. Of course, even that doesn't put a dent to the economy of. This time, Anil joins the party as well. Straight 6. Very Virat Kohli-esque, that shot. So 6-1-6 for Hunain. He's been bowling really well. Was at least. But already 13 of the over.
ये मैच हुई है किस
149 for 6 right now. I think United are still looking at that 200 mark. And they have the firepower to do that. The only criteria is don't lose wickets. If they lose a wicket now, I think it's done. Hunain to Anil again. Go straight again. Pretty much the same result. Although this time it was over the long off boundary and a missed catch as well. Which to be fair was really tough. 19 of the over already. More than what he gave in the previous 3. Hunain. Still 2 to go. Might just be the over that causes the Cougar downfall. But smart batting, Anil. Drives away the ball that was on his pads, of course, for a single. So 20 already of the over. Still 1 to go. Huge over this. And Hunain, who has been the best bowler honestly from Cougar, goes for 20. Strikes again and is 6 again. Over deep mid wicket and the fielder could do nothing but watch. 26 of the over. 162 for 6 after 16 United.
हाँ 4 बार
And quick update from the other match. Anjuman is bowled out for a 106 in the very next over. Jimit, the youngster, gets the final wicket and he bowled really well. 3 wickets, just 12.
चलना
Adil continues from the other end, of course, final over of his spell, and also has been bowling well like Hunain, but with the way these two are playing, I don't think anyone will be spared of the punishment. Of course, if Adil can pick up a few wickets, this game might get yet another turn. Anyway, Adil to Anil tries to go for it, misses it completely. Dot ball. Good start for Adil. And the dugout wants these two to continue. for, of course, the remaining 4. Adil to Anil again. Drives it for a single. Really good start to the over. Still 3 to go after this. And I think 200 should be a bare minimum now at this point, with the way these two are playing. Bare minimum. Wants to, should get 2, and gets it with ease in at the end. So good start. Just 3 of the first 3 for Adil. To Hamza now. Should be taken. Drops it. Almost dropping the game. And honestly, it was an easy catch. And yep. Switching now. Honestly, if you're at deep mid-wicket region, most catches, extra cover as well, those are the regions where usually also long on, long off. Go straight this time, should get 2, gets 2 with ease. So big wicket, of course. Anil, who almost hit 20 in that over. Jash Patel getting his revenge at the end, getting the last laugh. 16 of the over, and a big wicket as well. 185 for 7 after 18. Hamza, the only hope now, and of course Aga gets hit, of course, but gets the wicket as well. Aga to Samir, and uppercuts it, but doesn't really carry it to the boundary. Single. And Aga to Hamza now. Straight up, and is a 6. Long on fielder actually thought for a sec that maybe, just maybe, he could catch it, but had enough for it to be a 6. So 2 singles and a 6, and Aga almost getting a half century now while bowling, so it's never a good thing. Hamza to Aga, and is given. What a comeback! And Hamza, the danger man, gone as well. Got it for a 6, but gets his wicket, and Aga gets the last laugh, of course. Aga Kaiser gets the last laugh. He hates it when I say that, but yeah, Aga Kaiser gets the last laugh. 193 for 8 now. So I think they'll be looking to get those last 2 wickets and try to restrict them under 200, which honestly is still a big total, because if we look at the other game, we already have a wicket and just 2 runs, even though they're chasing like 110 and almost under no pressure. And gets him again! Huge shout! And I think I heard something as well. Not given though. Not even a wide. Maybe a leg by. Oh, just a dot, of course. They didn't run, so no leg by. Dot ball. Shankar, of course, under some pressure. 1 to go. Last ball of his spell for Aga. And just a single. So 9 of the over. 194 for 8 after 19. We'll be looking to at least get to 210. Will be difficult, yes, but definitely possible. So Josh Patel to finish off this United spell, United batting. Got hit for 16. Got that important Anil wicket as well. Will be looking to finish strong, which is not something I can say for myself, that is. Should look for 2 and gets a couple with ease, if I may. Starts with a double. Josh. Josh to Shankar again. Full toss, but couldn't really take advantage of it. Gets 2 though. 198 now. Very close to 200. Still 4 to go. Should get 200 with ease, honestly. United. Josh to Shankar again. And a single. So 5 of the first 3. Good start for the over. 3 to go. Just to Samir now. Dot ball. That's the 9th wicket down now. And that's the 9th wicket down. So 199. 2 balls to go. 1 run for 200. And of course 1 wicket as well. Getting spicy here. Seems to be some technical issue. Samir still here. Josh Patel. Dot again. So 1 to go. 1 run for 200. And of course last wicket as well. There is some technical issue that we are having. That's why it still shows Samir and 8 wickets. But I think we are getting it resolved. Yep. There it is. Last ball. And 200 finally comes up. Ravinder gets his team to 200. So 200 for 9 after their 20 overs, United. 201 is what Cougars need to win this match and, of course, advance to the finals of this Gold Cup. We'll be back soon for the Cougar innings. So Yaba and Kamran are getting us underway to open the innings, of course. Kami, as is fondly called in the Midwest region, and Yaba is what is called anywhere, Yasin. So 2 dots to begin. Ravinder to Yaba again, and delicately played away for a single. So the one good thing about this duo is they you can see the contrast between them. Yaba, who loves to take his time and play traditional shots, while Kami, that is, will hit or get out. There is no concept of dot ball for him or taking his time. See, gets underway and a 4. Overshot third man. There is no concept of singles for Kami. Doesn't like to run. And gets their first boundary. 5 already of the first 4. And to be honest, to be fair to, of course, Ravinder as well, that was a bad ball. It's not like otherworldly ball which got hit. Again, bad ball again. Kami loves to hit on the offside region, and he is providing those balls to him. Good length as well. And there's nothing after that you can do. He'll hit them for 6s every day of the week. Kami. Huge 6. Over covers. 11 already of the over. 1 to go. And I think there might be some issue with the ball. We might have lost the ball. While we're finding the ball, a quick update from the other game. Chicago players are cruising right now with 53 already of 6 and needing just 54. Still 9 wickets in hand and 14 overs also in hand. So cruising right now. And I think it's safe to assume that Chicago players might be 90% to the finals. Of course, needing a miracle now. Anjuman, sorry. Needing a miracle. And cricket is a game of miracles, so you never know until the very last one. Yeah, I think we have the ball again. So Ravinder to Kami. This time tries to go over square leg and missed, dropping the game. And it wasn't like a very, very hard catch. Had to cover some distance, yes, but at the end of the day it was straight in his hands. Needed to get that catch. But they take 2. 13 of the over. 13 for no loss after 1. like I said before, as long as Kami is playing, he will either hit or get out. That's all he knows. Doesn't really believe in singles. Samir under some pressure now. And a very, very good start for Cougars. Way over the required run rate. Of course, it's just second over, so too soon to call it. But Kamran playing really well. Samir to Kamran. Dot ball. Very, very good comeback.
पहला आ रहा है वो मैच का भी तो रीमैच
And Yaba joins the party as well. 4 runs. Good over yet again for Cougars. Already 10 of the over, 1 to go. And I think there should be a change in bowling. Ravinder, I don't think Ravinder will continue from his end. And the experience of Yaba coming into play. Samir to Yaba. And a single to finish the over. 11 of it. Oh, misfield. I wasn't expecting a misfield. Anyway, still a single. So 11 of the over. 24 for no loss after 2. So as expected, a change. Abhi to Yaba. Dot ball to begin the over. Yeah, with the way Kami handled Ravinder in the last over, I did expect a change, and Abhi is brought into the attack. So pace from both ends to Yaba again. Slap set to cover, extra cover that is, for a single. And this should be interesting. Abhi versus Kami. Will Abhi be able to tame Kami, or will Kami, like he likes to, like he's used to, hit Abhi as well? Out of the park, that is. Very, very good touch, Kamran. Abhi to Kamran. Swings hard. Doesn't get the connection he was desiring, of course. Had to do some work. Mid-wicket fielder, but does well. Still gets a couple though, Kami. And good over as of yet. Just 3 of his 3. Abhi to Kami again. Close, really close. But I think it missed everything. The pads, the wicket, as well as the wicket keeper. Single. Very impressive, Abhi. Taming the Cougars for now, Abhi. Abhi to Yaba. Flicks it. Should get a couple. And with ease in the end. So 1 to go. And just 6 of it. Very, very good over. The over that United were desperately in need of, because the first 2 they were hit. A boundary and a 6 in both of them, but this one has been calm. And dot to finish the over. 6 of it. 30 for no loss after 3 Cougars. So some trust shown in Samir. Brought back, as in continues. Bowls well.
सारे तो आपके स्टार प्लेयर योसेमिटी में
अभी तो बोल रहा हूँ तो मैं खेला था कब
ला ले दे हम लोग को हसन भाई
So, a single.
क्या नाम है मुश्ताक से कहता है वो मेरे को नहीं पता वो बोलता नहीं वाला कि लेकिन कूगर भी बहुत सॉलिड खेली दोनों टीमें बहुत सॉलिड खेली दोनों ने अपने सारे मैच जीते ना ये नहीं इन्होंने ये खा लिया
Stupid mistake actually. There was no run there, but trying to get him out, that is, of course, trying to get Kamran out, they had a misfield. And that is what experience can do. Yaba with a beautiful 6 over
कामी का क्या छोड़ दिया था ना
long on.
हाँ कामी का क्या छोड़ दिया
नहीं था. So Samir getting hammered again. 11 of the over already. 11 of the previous over as well. So not really getting good length obviously, but should be a wide. Not given, I think. Yep, not given. So just a single. Oh, wide is given, yep. So has to bowl that one again. Very, very good over yet again for Cougars. 13 of the over already. 2 to go. And these two are very, very experienced. So as long as they stay on the crease, I don't think this is even a 15 over game. Samir to Kamran now. And tries to flick it. Doesn't get the connection, of course. Gets a single though. One to go. Another expensive over from Samir. Couldn't really stand up to the captain's trust. Samir to Yaba. Swings, but misses it completely. 14 of the over. 44 for no loss after 4. And a huge thanks to our sponsor as well, the United Cricket League. this Gold Cup would be nothing without them organizing it, and a huge thank you to them. Anyway, 44 for no loss after 4. And a quick check-in to the other game as well, which seems to be a landslide for Chicago players. Already 89 for the loss of just 2, just 18 needed. And I think Anjuman will need more than a miracle now to win this from here. Anyway, 44 for no loss after 4, Cougars. So Abhi continues from his end to no one's surprise. Bowled a really good over last one. Starts off with a wide though. And that is what pressure does. With Samir getting hit for 14 in the last over, now there's extra pressure on Abhi. He has to strike because he knows he's the only one who has found his line and length. And this is the over now, because still in the power play, if he doesn't strike now, I think we'll see a 15-run over again in the next one. Abhi to Yaba now, and tries to play it straight, but goes straight to the bowler. Dot. Abhi under tremendous pressure. To Yaba again. Slices it. Should be a boundary, and is a boundary. Between, of course, the gully and point fielder, and there's nothing that they could have done. So 6 already of the first 2, and Abhi needs to get back into the game. Make sure that United is actually back in the game, because with the way they are playing, they might just finish this off in 15 overs. Abhi to Yaba. Slow one, and yet again driven it in the gap. Directed, but to no avail. Comfortably gets 2. So Yaba showing his experience. He knows he has the boundary. He just needs one boundary of the over. Got it in the very first ball, honestly. After the wide, that is. So second ball. But the first legal delivery. Now happy to rotate the strike. Not really playing any dangerous shot, because there's no need. They have the runs that they needed from this over. And umpire needing urgently drinks, I think. So quick checkup on the other game as well. Chicago need just one, Chicago players, to win this game and of course get into the finals And a very, very one-sided game actually. The other one. Just need one. Some delay in the other game as well. I think the ball is lost. Maybe. Anyway. Abhi to Yaba. Dot ball. Oh, by the way, 50 comes up with that boundary. I forgot to mention. And a quick 50 as well. In the 5th over, no loss. Cruising, even with the target being 200. These two experienced heads are very chill. No pressure at all, honestly. So 2 dots for Abhi. Good comeback. One to go, 8 of the over. Also, Jay Patel with the 50 in the other game. Just need one. Single to finish the over for Robbie. 53 for no loss after 5. Just 9 of the over. And just with just 1 to go, Jay is bowled in the other game. I mean, just 1 is needed, bro. Just tap it. Get out the strike. That's all you need to do. There was no reason for him to lose his wicket, but I guess he just wanted to finish off in style, which of course he couldn't. Instead loses his wicket. 3rd wicket for Anjuman, and Chicago players are 106 for 3. 1 delivery still to go and 1 run needed. Of course, I'm talking about the other game. Here, United is in some trouble. Not a lot, because they still need 150 Cougars. But with the way they're playing, I don't know how long they can be under no pressure, United. Shankar, the new bowler in. Of course, there was some change because with the way Samir was bowling, there needed to be a change. And while I say that, Chicago players have finished Anjuman's dream of the Gold Cup and they advanced to the finals, where they'll play the winner of this game. Shankar starts with a dot to Yaba. Straight to the fielder but dropped. And very, very good fielding placement. The mid-on fielder was literally 1 step away from where the ball landed. I'm sorry, mid-off fielder. Still on 53. Yeah. And reacts in style, Yaba. So that's the thing, they need a wicket. In just 5 overs they already have crossed 50. And of course the last over of power play. So Yaba and Kami both will look to take advantage.
Thank you. Thank you.
No problem.
Already moved out of the way.
So even though he was hit for a boundary, Shankar, still a decent over. Just 5 from the first 4. Now to Kami, who hasn't really seen the ball in some time now. Completely misses it. To be fair, it wasn't really his mistake. Almost not bouncing their ball. And sometimes we get uneven bounce on these Chicago pitches because not really pure pitches these. Shankar to Kami again and finishes off Peridot. So just 5 of the over. 58 for no loss after 6, and that's the end of the power play. Very, very good power play for Cougars, of course. So very happy to rotate the strike right now. And of course, why not? Cougars are cruising. And Kami hits it hard, hits it over. Extra covers for a huge 6. So that's the boundary they needed of the over, and I'm pretty sure they'll be looking to rotate the strike now. Very good strategy. Like I said, really experienced these two, and you can see the experience. Trying to hit just one boundary. Of course, Kami not really that level-headed as Yava, but look at him. Gets 2 with ease. Very, very good running. Already 11 of the over. And Anil almost can't do nothing. He's been bowling well. All of these 4 deliveries, except the last one maybe. Even the one that went for 6. It wasn't really a bad delivery. Anil to Kami. And this one again. Not a bad delivery. But this time, of course, he gets a dot. So 11 of the first 5. And even if he gets a dot, I think Cougars will be happy. More than happy with the over. And the winner of this match, of course, will be facing Chicago players. Slow one and a dot. 11 of the over. 69 for no loss after 7. Shankar continues from his end to no one's surprise. He's been bowling well. Very, very good. Line and length, of course. Doesn't really have the pace as maybe Aga. But, oh, look at that shot. Yaba with a biggie. Goes straight, comes off his crease and just hammers it down the ground. 6. And Shankar, who's pretty much the best bowler for United, has been hammered for maybe the biggest 6. And that will put pressure on everyone on the ground. Because if you can hit that to Shankar, no one is safe. To Yaba again. Flicks it again. For a 6. 2 6s in a row. सीधा इधर आ रहा था मुंह पे. And I think Yaba is not liking my commentating because straight to the commentator, of course, was blessed to witness that shot. Almost too blessed because almost was on my face. So 2 6s to Shankar, and now the entire United team might feel the pressure. And sensible batting takes a single, and I think Kamran will be looking to hit as well because that's his game. Also, Yaba gets to 46 now. Shankar to Kamran. Good ball. Finally getting his length correct. Not really known for his pace, but usually gets his line and length really good. This time though, this over that is, messed up but got back. And Kami doesn't really get the desired connection. Single. To finish the over, keeps the strike. 14 of the over. 83 for no loss after 8. and I'm almost honestly I'm surprised that Anil is continuing because he was hit as well. But I don't think the captain has much choice because almost every bowler has been hit now. Starts with a couple. Kamran. Anil to Kamran again. And nicks it away for a single.
बस सब बढ़िया क्या वो अपडेट क्या है
Yaba on 46 is on the crease now. Of just 29 deliveries as well. And mind you, he started really slow. But he knows that he has the caliber to hit whenever he wants. Anil to Yaba. Smacked, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Dot ball. Anil to Yaba again. Slices it to the deep square leg fielder. I'm sorry, deep point fielder. And gets a single. Moves up to 47 now. Yaba. By the way, a good over for Anil. Just 4 of his first 4. And a good comeback because he was hit for 11 in his last over. But they need wickets. Swing and a miss for Kami. Dot ball. And even if I run over doesn't really put a dent in the run rate because they're still on 87. Almost 10 per over, and that's basically what they need. A boundary every over and a couple of runs. Dot ball again. So very, very good over. Good comeback for Anil. Just 5 of it. I'm sorry, just 4 of it. 87 for no loss after 9. And I think we'll have a 5-minute break for drinks. And in the meantime, I'd like to thank our organizers, United Cricket League, for organizing such an amazing tournament. This Gold Cup would be nothing without them. So thank you so much, United Cricket League. Anyway, we'll be right back after this 2-minute break. So a change. Adil is brought into the attack, and of course a welcomed change because these two are very well settled now. And I think I was expecting a change as in maybe spin bowling introduced, but United very happy with the pace. Anyway, single to start his spell. Adil, and Yaba moves up to 48. Adil to Kamran now. Swing and a miss. So good start for Adil. Just one of his first two. कर दे. Adil to Kamran again. Swing and a miss again.
कवर भी ऑफ है हाँ हाँ हाँ
तू लेके नहीं आया?
बाद
तू लेके आने वाला था.
बाद में एक साथ ही जाते हैं ना
Missed it completely yet again, Kamran. So Adil actually doing really well.
डबल ऑफ नहीं किया हुआ
Oh, honey, toggle नहीं, camera off.
कैमरा से डबल ऑफ तो लाइव चलेगा
Sorry, वो देखा नहीं. इधर कर दूंगा. अरे ऑन था यार. So, of course, by that is the last ball. And Adil bowling really, really well. A welcoming change, of course, for United. And honestly, I was expecting some spin bowling. Anyway, Adil to Yaba now. Single. And a very needed a bit more actually from that throw, but Yaba almost taking it too lightly. And it would have been a shame for him to get out on 49. Three of the over. Adil to Kamran. Swings it hard.
Good fielding. Good fielding, yaar.
And gets two
Kill for a. Nice fielding.
with ease. So 5 of the over. 92.
Kena.
Oh, 4 is the call. 4 is the call. And that's what you want to see. Good sportsmanship from United. 7 of the over now. 94 for no loss after 10. And United were basically the same. 94 as well after 10. Of course, with the loss of 2 wickets. So still anything can happen. This match is still open. Joy was hitting really well for them. And here Kamran and Yava both are hitting. But a good start to his spell though for Adil. 94 for no loss after 10.
आउट हुआ कि नहीं कोई
એકલો બીચો પડી જાય પણ એકલો પડી જાય.
And with that shot, Yaba gets his 50 with a wonderful 6 over extra covers. What a player. Anil, who bowled decently in his previous over, starts with a 6. And 50 comes up for Yaba. Not just 50. 100 comes up for Cougar as well. So cruising right now with no loss. This might be a 17-18 over game. Anil to Yaba again. Flicks it to the third man area. But of course there is no third man and a direct hit. Gone. A miracle for United. Pure magic conjured by their keeper. And Yaba, who was really taking it easy with the running, has to pay the price. First wicket for United, and maybe there is still some game left. 100 for 1 now. Cougars. And the big man, the danger man, Yaba, is gone for 55.
Excuse me. What the score?
102 for 1.
100.
And 2 for 1.
Get over?
Yeah.
બરાબર છે કમ્પ્લીટ 10 રનથી ચાલે છે કમ્પ્લીટ 10 રન કહેવાય ચાલે છે કમ્પ્લીટ
And with that wicket, I think sleeping United team
પાણી લાવી પડી કે વિકેટો કાઢવી પડે
might just get their act together, because even with a wicket, Cougars are still the clear favorite. 10 runs per over, and the chasing team obviously has a bit of an edge because they know what their total is and they can plan accordingly, and they have been planning accordingly. But Yaba was the backbone of that 100 that they have right now on the board. So game on now. Didn't really need to play that dangerously, Yaba and Kamran as well, because they don't really need to take those dangerous runs. Needed a bit of caution, but I think Kamran will do that from now. One more wicket and the game is 50-50. And I think they know that too. So, should be fun. The big man enters the arena now, Adil. Usually bats deeper in the order, but promoted to 1 down today. And straight away goes straight, but directly to the fielder. Just a single.
Big Daddy then.
To Adil now. And gone! What an over this has been. Getting both Kamran as well as Yaba in the same over. Anil single-handedly has got United back in the game. Quick wickets. This time the wicket goes to Anil, and Aga is the new man in. Suddenly quick wickets, and now I think the game is 50-50. Of course, Aga and Adil both are heavy hitters, but they need some time to get used to the situation. Used to the field, of course.
लेट है
चिप्स नहीं दी
थोड़ा दे दीजिए बस स्टार्ट थैंक यू आप नहीं खाओगे and almost gets another Anil. Very, very good comeback. Got hit for 14 in his first over, but came back really strong. 2 dots, 2 wickets, and just 7 of this over. Actually 8, sorry, because first it was a run out. Anil to Aga again, and keeps the strike. Aga 9 of the over and 2 big wickets. 104 for 2 after 11. And that's what you want to see, because Adil, of course, is experienced, so he knows that 2 new batsmen, they will take their time. So all they need are a few dot balls. Swings hard, but single. So like I was saying, United in general, I think, and Adil especially, because of course he's an experienced bowler, know that a few dot balls, a few dot overs, maybe few overs with 2-3 runs in them, will put a lot of pressure on Cougars. They don't really need wickets now. They got their 2 wickets, the 2 set batsmen, both gone in 1 over, which, by the way, what an over from Adil. And of course the keeper as well, with that amazing throw, starting the collapse almost of the opening order. Adil to Adil actually, but falls in safety. So yeah, just need a few dot balls, few good overs here and there, and a lot of pressure on Cougars. I think Cougars are still the favourites because they have the batting order to destroy almost any team in this tournament. But yeah, United have the bowling as well. So still a lot of cricket left. Adil to Aga now. Should get a couple. And gets 2 with ease. And yeah, Cougar of course shouldn't really try for boundaries. They already have a lot of runs on board. So get 2s, get singles, rotate the strike, and basically get used to the pitch, because that's what Yaba did. And after he was set, he was scoring at an amazing rate. A chance. And taken. Aga, as I was saying, get used to the field first. Aga Kizar, hard hitting batsman as well, gone for basically nothing. Just 4 of 6. And United definitely on top now. 108 for 3 and still 1 to go. And I would actually credit Adil for, of course, Anil's success as well in the previous over, because just before that over, Adil basically created a lot of pressure with his dot balls on Cougars. That's why Yaba had to go for those extra runs. Got run out. Kami as well. Got LBW. Those are the type of wickets you get when the batsman is under a lot of pressure. So yeah, big wicket. All the big batsmen comes in as well. Jash Patel loves to play in that square leg area. Jash. Anything that you give on his pads, basically a guaranteed 6 or a boundary at least. So still a lot of batting left for Cougars. Just 3 wickets down. But United definitely on top now. And now I think Adil will be telling Jash to maybe calm down a bit, because Jash as well loves to hit, and as I mentioned before, known for his scoops, almost abuses the square leg boundary. So yeah, Adil to Jash. Dot ball, and Jash actually has a very good chance to be the best Patel today. Dot ball to finish the over. 108 for 3 after 12. Just 4 of the over. Abhi starts with a bouncer. The intent is clear. Build some pressure. 1 for the over, signals the umpire. And that's how you start the over if you want to basically attack the batsman. Very good start. Dot ball. To Adil. Swings hard. Should be taken. And gets a boundary too. And I don't think he should have gone for the wicket. It was basically 2 ahead. maybe try to stop the boundary, because boundaries are like whistles in a pressure cooker. All the steam that builds in the cooker, with one whistle, everything gone. So you need to stop those boundaries, is what I meant. Long way of saying that. Anyway, first boundary for Adil. Abhi to Adil again. And a very, very good delivery. Wide Yorker. Very hard to implement, but very well done. So boundary dot is what it seems right now. And I think they'll be happy with 7, 8 or maybe even 9 of the over. Abhi to Adil again. Very good delivery yet again. Although it was a juicy bouncer. Juicy full toss. And Adil loves to hit those. I think he was caught off guard over there. Anyway, 3 dots and a boundary. And Josh comes in to maybe advise his colleague. Abhi to Adil again. And scoops out the Yorker almost. For a single. Very, very good over as of yet. Just 5. Still 1 to go. And Abhi. Very good comeback after getting hit for 11 in his last over. Brought back into the attack. Did give away a boundary, but still good over. 1 to go though. Abhi to Josh for the first time. Abhi to Josh. And bowled! And United is all over Cougars right now. That's the 4th wicket for United. And what a time for that important wicket. Meet Patel is the new batsman in. Can hit as well. But I think the pressure is on Cougars now. Just 5 of the over. And the wicket as well. 113 for 4 after 13 Cougars. And Adil continues, of course, to no one's surprise. And he's been bowling really well. The MVP almost of this United bowling, because he's the reason everyone else is getting those wickets. 10 of his 2. And honestly, the only bowler who hasn't been hit hard in any over. Anyway, starts with A dot. Adil. To Adil. Flicks it. And dropped. That could cost them because Ahmedullah Adil can hit. And it wasn't really that hard.
He has all the time.
Yeah, exactly. He had all the time in the world. And the change in the deep wicket fielding area, of course, him missing that crucial catch is what led to the change. Anyway, this time to meet might be a no ball. Not given by the umpire, so dot ball it is. But the good thing about the last ball was because Ahmedullah Adil, I think he was sure as well that he was out, didn't really go for two. So just one of that previous ball and a dot after that. So one of his first three for Adil. To meet again. And is taken. Gone for a duck. First ball. And in deep trouble now, Cougar. That's the 5th wicket for them. For just 114. They still need 87. In almost 6 overs. And almost everything rests on Ahmedullah Adil now. What a comeback from United. 114 for 4. Riaz, the new batsman in. Can hit as well, but I think almost everything rests on Ahmedullah Adil. And the other Adil, the bowler, gets his wicket. Not a no ball yet again. Dot ball. So just one of the over and one to go. Even with the 6, I think this would be an over that United would be very happy with. Adil to Riaz. Swings hard. And gets a 6. So 7 of the over. 120 for 5 now. After 14. Cougars still need 81 of 6 overs.
6.
Samir bought into the attack and straight away punished by Adil. So not giving up yet, Cougars. And they love a fight. United as well. This match is definitely going to go down the wire, because both these teams, they live for this, for the rush, for their blood to boil almost. And I think we've lost the ball. So while they find the ball, let me just thank the president of United Cricket League for managing this entire tournament. Special thanks to Adil Azim Khan. Thank you so much, sir, for bringing us this wonderful tournament. And I think we have the ball now. Starts with a 6, Adil. And Samir is getting punished in almost every over that he bowls. Not really his day. Samir to Adil. Very, very well bowled that Samir. Slower one, deceives Adil and almost hits the wicket. But gets lucky, Adil. Regardless, it's a dot, which Cougar definitely would hate this. Still needs 70 odd runs. Run rate almost 12. Samir to Adil. Swings hard, but doesn't really reach the fielder. And good thinking from the third man fielder as well. He knew he couldn't really reach it, so didn't really try. Stopped the boundary though. Very well done. Just a single. Riaz, who had a huge 6 over extra cover in the previous over, is on the crease, ready to face Samir, who honestly has not been having the day he would have liked. Anyway, Samir to Riaz. Go straight.
6.
Should be 6. Is 6. So Riaz is in the mood. .66 are the last 3 balls and the only 3 balls that he has faced. And Samir with yet another over that he's been hammered in. Still 2 to go. Already 13 of the over. And I remember Hunain was hit similar way in the previous inning, and that's when United were all set for 200, and maybe, just maybe, this might be the over for Cougars as well. Anyway, gets a single. So 1 to go. 14 of the over, and I don't think Samir is coming back for his 4th after this. One to go. Samir to Adil. Goes straight up. Should be taken.
6.
And gives. Doesn't really just misses the catch. Basically gives Cougars the 6 as well. Stupid mistake, honestly. So 20 of the over. 3 sixes. And Cougars are back into the game. 140 for 5 after 15. And Adil, of course. But Adil getting the same treatment from Riaz. That's the fourth six for Riaz. I'm sorry, third six for Riaz in the fifth delivery that is faced. And even Adil, who's been bowling phenomenally in the past three, is getting it. That's what happens when you have one bad over. So basically it's like a pressure cooker. One bad over and it's like a whistle. And what a catch! Riaz goes again, but Adil this time gets the better of him and doesn't find the desired connection, Riaz. And of course, it's topped off with an excellent catch from the long on fielder. 6th wicket down, and it's a biggie. Riaz gone for 19 of 6. 146 for 7.
Almost all of us नीचे उठा.
Sorry. Adil again, this time to Adnan. Dot ball. So what a comeback. And Adil has been the MVP of this United spell. Coming in, stopping the runs, getting those important wickets, everything. It's the man of the match, at least for me. So just 3 to go for his final spell, final over of his spell. Adil. Still 4 overs to go after this. Adil to Adnan. Goes straight up, should be taken, is taken. So crumbling now, Cougars. 2 wickets in succession. Adnan gone as well. 146 for 7 now. Cougars. So Hunain steps up to the fight. Bowled beautifully in the previous innings. Of course, if we look over that 1 over where he got hit for 27. Anyway. I'm sorry, Khalid, the new batsman in. Adil to Khalid. Almost gets his second, but slapped away for 4. So 10 of the over already and 2 wickets. 1 to go. Last ball of a very fruitful spell from Adil. Single-handedly got his team back and finishes off with a dot. So 4 for 27 in his 4, Adil, and 10 of the over. 150 for 7 after 16. Cougars. So Abhi will bowl his final over, and he's been decent as well, just 19 and a wicket of his 3. Of course, orchestrating the collapse of this Cougar batting order started with Abhi's first over. Abhi's previous over actually, not the first one. And everything depends on Adil now. Abhi to Adil. Swing and a miss. Abhi to Adil again. Ducks it out. To third man for a single. Pressure piling on Cougars, especially on Khalid and Adil.
आदिल तुम बेल्ट क्यों नहीं लगाते आधा बेल्ट नीचे गिर जा रहा तुम्हारा
निकाल लो
नहीं क्यों निकालता जहाँ निकालना है वहाँ निकाल
Abhi to Khalid. Bold!
वैसा नहीं है देखो
What a ball! Swings in almost.
अब वजन कम हो गया तो क्या करूं
इतना सीरियस क्यों ले रहा है
And that's the 8th wicket down. Taha, the new batsman in. And a lot of pressure now on Adil, who's been basically glued on one end. Was promoted today. Came as one down. Has been handling since, while chaos occurred on the other end. Collapse almost on the other end. He's been holding his fort from his side. Now, it's the only one that can probably get Cougars over the line. Abhi with great bowling figure as well. Will look to finish strong, because after this they have some loose bowlers, so it's not all over. Still, with 8 wickets down, it's gonna be really difficult. I think 70%, not even 70, I think 80 to 90% it's United. If I would bet on United. And bowled again! What a ball! Goes through the defense and plump. On a hat trick now, Abhi. Almost single-handedly finishing. How ironic it would be that Abhi, it was Abhi's over that started their collapse, and it's Abhi who's going to finish it. What a comeback for United. Hunain, the last batsman in. And I think it's survival mode now. The next 2 balls, it's just surviving. Because Abhi is basically spitting poison right now. Spitting venom. With those Yorkers. Abhi to Hunain. Almost gets him again this time. What a ball. Missed it by an inch almost. Still 1 to go. And I think that's what Adil will be trying to tell him. Just survive. I got you. I'll do the hitting. You just have to survive. Dot ball to finish his over and his spell. Just one of the over. 2 wickets as well. 151 for 9 after 17. 50 still needed of 3. Anil replaces Adil.
हाँ इनको लास्ट तक वो आएगा इन्हें खेलना सर
Dot ball
8
to
आउट
begin.
है सर
Anil to Adil. Swings hard and almost not wanting that run, Adil. But ends up taking it. So one of the first 2.
कहाँ लगे
Anil to Hunain now. Oh, and given! And that is the match. Cougars bowled out for 152. United win by 48 runs. And we have a finalist. It's going to be United versus Chicago Players for the final. We'll be back in half an hour, bringing you live coverage of the finals as well. United 11 versus Chicago Players.